Imagine yourself, you come across with this question in a test, what will it do? So in this lesson, guys, what I will be doing, I'll be factorizing what you call a difference of two squares. And when you factorize, guys, don't forget that you are forming brackets. When you factorize to form brackets there. So in this case, guys, if you can notice that here we got two terms being separated, by negative, and there we are able to take the square root of 81. It's 9, meaning that we can take the square root of 81 there. There we can apply difference of two squares. Here, guys, you are able to half the exponent. The half of 4, guys, it's 2, meaning that here we can apply difference of two squares. So this is how, guys, you apply difference of two squares. Open, close, open, close. This thing there, if I take the square root of this term, let's take the square root of that first of all. X4, take the square root term. The square root of this thing, guys, when you take there, it will be x2 there. Do you see? At the same time, that when I take the square root of what? Of 81, square root of 81, I know that it will give me what? It will give me 9. Then I say plus negative there. But guys, here's a key thing. At this thing, you can't say this thing it's your final answer, because this, you can even apply difference of two squares in this equation there. You can apply here difference of two squares, because there we got negative, and you got two terms being separated by negative, whereby you can take the square root of 9. So this is what I will do at this case. I'll drop this one down. This one there, it got positive. I cannot apply difference of two squares. But this one, it got negative. It means for that one, I'll say open, close there. So the square root of this, I will have the exponent. It will be x to the invisible of 1, x invisible 1. Take the square root of 9, I'll get 3. Then I'll say plus minus there, which is this one there. It's a final answer. Those one I can remove them, because they will become invisible, by the way. So here, when you factorize, guys, you should factorize completely. Then as well as this one. For this one there, we got two terms being separated by negative. We can take the square root of 1. Square root of 1 there. Do you see that the square root of 1 there, it's what? Square root of 1, it's 1. So it means that I can take the square root of 1. I can have the exponent there. So this is what I will do there. Open, close, open, close. The square root of this thing there, I will have the exponent. The square root of that one there, I will get 1 there. Do you see? Then I'll just say plus, minus there. But also, guys, remember, in this case, guys, here we got two terms but separated by positive. It means here we cannot apply what? Difference of two squares because of that positive. But for this one there, we got two terms separated by negative. It means that here I can say open, close, open, close. This one, guys, I will drop the way it is. This. So okay, now, after I drop this one the way it is, I will factorize this thing there. When I factorize this there, I shall take the square root of this. Take the square root of 1. This is what I will get, the square root of this thing there. I have the exponent, square root of 1 there, it's 1. Then I'll say plus negative there. But at the same time, guys, if you can notice this there, we can have the exponent, and then we got negative. Here we can take the square root of 1, meaning that I can say 1, 2, 1, 2. But for this thing there, I'll drop the way it is. Even as well as this one, I'll drop the way it is. So it means that when I take the square root of this one there, the square root of this, it will be y, square root of that one there, it's 1, 1. Say plus or minus there. So at this case, guys, remember here I will have invisible 1. No need for me now to focus on this term, because there I cannot have 1. I cannot take the half of 1 there. So it means this one there, it's a final answer. But for this one there, I can have 2, that's why I factorize again. Here I can have 4, that's why I factorize again. So here this thing, it's been factorized completely. Then what about for this one there? This one there, I don't have enough space. I can just use this space there. Meaning this is what's supposed to happen. It's 8, 16, Q4. So here I've got two terms being separated by what? By negative there. Separated by negative, and I can have the exponents. I can take the square root of that, meaning this is what I should do there. Open, close. The square root of this thing there, I will have the exponent. The square root of that there, it will be 4q2, 4q2 there, q2. Then now I can just say plus, minus. But guys, if you can take note here, you can have the exponent at the same time you can take the square root of that, and those two terms have been separated by negative, meaning that you can also say open, close, open, close. Here we got this thing there, which is plus p4, meaning that if I can take the square root of that there, it will be p2, p2. Square root of that there, it's 2q, 2q, plus or minus. Here I got invisible one there because I have that exponent, meaning this one is supposed to be the final answer, because in this thing there, here, even though this thing there, it is in the form of difference of two squares, but there I cannot take the square root of 2, and there I cannot have that exponent of 1, meaning difference of two squares there I cannot apply them. So what about for this question, guys? If you see fraction, don't panic, relax, because fractions, guys, are straightforward there. This is how you do fractions then. Take the square root of this, at the same time that you take the square root of that. Open, close, open, close. So it means that when I take the square root of this thing, guys, I will have the exponent, it will be invisible 1. Even as well as this one, I will have the exponent become invisible 1. But for this one, guys, when I take the square root of this thing, I can't press this thing, guys, on a calculate like that. But even if you press it there, do you see? Yeah, it does give you like 1/2. It means that here the square root of 1 there, it's 1. The square root of 4 there, it's 2. It's like 1/2. Then you can say plus, minus. That's your final answer. Do you see? Yeah. Then what about for this one? Even as well as this one, guys, this is what you should do there, which is a4, 16, take the square root there, minus by this, b2, take the square root there. But remember, here we got invisible 1, meaning now I'll say open, close, open, close. From my calculator, guys, here, I'll just press square root of 1/16 there. I'll get that thing there, meaning that I'll get 1 over what? Over 4 there. But now the square root of a base, you have the exponent. It become like 2 there, which is 1/4 a2 there. Even as well as this one there, you just say square root of 25, meaning they will get 1/5 there. 1/5. Then you will have the base, you will have the exponent of a base there, meaning that it will just be b. Then you got invisible 1 there. So here you can say plus, minus there. So for this one, that's your final answer. But those one, guys, they will just disappear, those one. Just like these, guys, as you can see, those one, they disappear. So here's the last question then. So for this one, they straightforward, they just take the square root of this, even as well as they take the square root there. Square root there. Say open, close, open, close. The square root of this thing, guys, it's x there, to the invisible 1. But the square root of 9, it's what? It's 3. The square root of that one there, it's y there, because you have the exponent. It's 3y there. And say plus, minus. Just like that, guys. So the best question that you should know, all those first 3 questions, 1, 2, 3, you should make sure that you ace them, because these questions, guys, to be honest, they like to come in a test factorize completely. It means that inside the brackets, you should also check there, are you still able to factorize, yes or no? If yes, it means that you should factorize, but if no, just leave your answer like that, guys. Yeah, thank you for your time, guys. All the best in your studies.